Hey, welcome to our video on Transcribe. This is an extension to our AWS Connect contact center training. And what we're going to do is just briefly describe Transcribe and get you familiar with the standalone service. And basically, we'll give you a demo later on. Okay, so this this video is brought to you by Home Task AI. My name is Steve Bonacontri. I'm the CTO. And we want to start by saying that Transcribed is an automated speech recognition service. They refer to it as ASR. And behind the scenes, Amazon Connect uses Transcribe because every time there's a phone call and the call gets recorded, the sound file gets transcribed into text because once it's text and paragraph style text, you can use learning capabilities to categorize the data and classify and label it, etc. So so Transcribe behind the scenes is used extensively with Amazon Connect, and what we'll do is just give you a little overview of it. Okay, so here's the way I see it. Take it for whatever it's worth. Okay, so transcribe is speech to text. So what happens is you're using AWS Connect. Let's say you're a customer, you make a phone call. The agent picks up, and now both voices are being recorded, either in a combined sense or independently. Um, so whether it's chat or voice, uh, let's suppose it's voice for now because we're talking about transcribe. But in either case, you have some input, and the input says the customer says they're calling Home Task AI, and they say, "I'm having some problems with my bathroom faucet in my shower. It is leaking." Okay, so now the question is, what do you want to do with this particular input? How do you direct this to a particular agent? Um, what is going on with the customer? Are they happy? Are they sad? Or are they Where is their problem in the household? Are they having driveway problems? Are they having bathroom problems, living room problems? Is it plumbing or is it remodeling? What is the situation? So the bottom line is the sound file turns into output text. That's what transcribe does. It transcribes the sound, it turns it into text, and then basically you have, let's say, the same output text. In this case, it's English, but it could be in any language. So just keep that in mind. But let's suppose it's English, and the output text is 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 basically it's not a sound file. It's a text. It's text. So basically, what do you want to do with that? How do you respond to that automatically? Uh, what can you do with this text? So what Transcribe can do is it could label, it could categorize, and so from my perspective, let's suppose I'm running a business, Home Task AI, and I'm trying to say, who gets this problem? Is it a kitchen repair problem? Is it a bathroom repair problem? Is it a do they need a driveway? Like, what's going on with this query? Okay, so basically, just for argument's sake, basically what I say is, first of all, let's look at the text and let's extract some labels, right? So this is category. This is bathroomer. Okay, so excuse me. Excuse me. So basically what I do is I say, okay, let's label this as bathroom, and then I need to know, is it plumbing or is it remodeling? Is it tile? Like what exactly does this customer need? So so I look at the sentence, and you could use certain anal text analysis to determine what you want to get out of this text. So from my perspective, I want to find out what this customer needs, and it's a homeowner, and I want to use AI to figure out how to help them help themselves or help them get an agent and how to get a contractor to do their work, whatever the uh, goal might be to fulfill this customer's request. So from my perspective, it'd be nice if I could say, okay, this customer has some home repair or homework, let's say home tasks to do, and basically, and now I want to categorize it. Well, it's a bathroom. They've mentioned that it's bathroom. Now, keep in mind, and I'm sort of categorizing this, and they also say they're having a leaky faucet. So what I want to get out of this is also sort of like a plumbing problem. So think of me as the customer, and let's suppose I have this problem, which I do. Um, what do I need? Do I need a handyman? Do I need a plumber? Do I need a remodeler? Like, what is it I'm trying to get? And that's the goal of what I'm trying to find out is how do I get this problem fixed? So, so it's good that I could categorize and label and so the idea is to have this request directed to an agent who can, let's say, direct them to someone who can fix this problem as economically as possible. So Transcribed has done some interesting work for me here, and based on that, what I could do is say, you know what, this is bathroom specific, it's plumbing, it's home repair. Let me route that into a certain place, and this is what Amazon Connect, in some sense, is doing if you configure it properly. So anyway, just to give you a simple example of what's on our mind when we think about some of these things. Now, with transcribe, it's true that you could chat and I could call transcribe using an SDK and just ask the question. As a matter of fact, a year or two ago, really what Amazon's solution was take the sound, transcribe it, and then put it through some sort of step function where you figure out what to do and how to fulfill whatever you're trying to accomplish, get the work done. So basically, things are done a little bit differently now. Now, what I want to do is look at transcribe and say, okay, it's category. Okay, this is going to a bathroom intelligent AI agent, which is going to take the question and start talking with the customer either by chat Mm. or phone with a professional voice, and it's going to help them fulfill some sort of need. And so basically that's what we have to do. And there's a wide variety of ways to do that. Like I said, I'm trying to avoid programming, and I'm trying to. So the way I see this is any customer who's calling up and they've got a home problem, like oh I need tiles in my bedroom, but I need it painted first. So I need so basically they're doing some conversations. So what you're doing is saying, hey, this customer needs a painter, but they need to tile first. So let's prioritize. Let's let's fulfill whatever this customer needs, and it could be multifaceted. But the bottom line is, I want to use artificial intelligence to get fulfill their need and as soon as possible. Anyway, enough of that. You'll see there's a lot of application. So what Transcribe is doing call analytics. Okay, it does real-time analytics. It redacts and unredacts transcripts. You can have both sets of transcripts if you want as post-call analysis. It might do toxicity detection with custom rules. So what you could say is, you know, when the customer curses, do this. If the customer says they're going to cancel service, they're upset at something, do that. So the insights into the customer sentiment is the important thing, and making sure that the customer is happy during the phone call. Now, the agent's job is to keep the customer happy, so the agent better be being nice to the customer, and the agent better be answering the questions appropriately and quickly, and helping the customer and giving them a discount on product or whatever it needs to make the customer happy. And once like I said, once the user says, I'm really upset about this, I'm ready to cancel my service if you can't help me, then the supervisor can get a real-time alert and be on a live call immediately. The other thing that Transcribe will do is it can create subtitles and captions. So what I typically so what you could do is you could have a video and basically of course this voice in the video, the sound, and what you could do is you could extract the sound, and of course now you're dealing with text, and so now you're looking for subtitles and captions to create those subtitles and captions. So there's files that can be produced to actually supplement video with subtitles and captions. So we'll take a look at that. But there's some good videos on that. And then it's a whole nother area there that I noticed that's, I'm going to say, fairly new since last time I looked at Transcribe, which is capturing clinical patient interactions. So this is an important category. Transcribe now has a separate section, a separate site area to help you with some of this stuff. And this way you could record interactions with patients and doctors and make sure that you've got a record of everything that's going on. I mentioned categorization. This to me is really important because really a lot of times you're trying to classify something. So the big thing in AI is, okay, someone's chatting. What are they chatting about? Oh, this customer, I'm going to give you the home remodeling situation. The customer needs something. I could tell right away by what they're saying. They need new gutters. They need gutters cleaned. Or what do what do they need? Typically, my problem when I'm a customer is, when someone comes over and takes a look, before you know it, I need a roof. I need a paint job. I need a whole bunch of things, and before you know it, if I want my gutters clean, now all of a sudden I need a whole gutter system. So this is the problem we try to solve at Home Task AI. And the bottom line is you want to categorize this stuff. You want to know exactly how to label your data. This caller came in, he's chatting about something. What is he chatting about? What does he need? And if you look at certain services, which I won't mention, but the names of them. But the bottom line is, before you know it, they call you and they're trying to find out what you need and get you directed to the right person. But those contacts and those contractors who get the calls or get the referrals, they pay a good penny for making that happen. And sometimes it's just a waste of time for them. Anyway, just point that out. So that's really all we wanted to say about Transcribe. So that's it. Let's go on to the next video.